right? Division and quotient of complex number. So if I have two complex number P1 and P2, and we're asked to find P1 over P2, this form here represents division of complex number. But take note of this, P1 over P2 is not the same as P2 over P1, just as if I have 1 over 2, it's not the same as 2 over 1. So let's treat on division on complex number using our calculator. We are given question 1 here, class. We are given question 1 here. They said, let P1 equal to 5 plus 3i and P2 equal to 2 plus 7i. We are asked to evaluate P1 over P2. So I have to punch this the way it is, okay? We are already in complex mood. Please take note of this. If you are solving any topic, you have to be in that mood. So we press this mode. Okay, this is complex here. That is 2. So we want to type it the way it is. So this is the same as P1 is, you open your bracket, 5 plus 3i. Okay, divide. This represents division. You open your bracket again for P2. 2 plus 7i. Please take note. So let's type it the way it is. This is open bracket here, 5 plus 3i. That is, your I is eng. How to get your I is this bottom here, eng. You close your bracket, divide, open your bracket again, 2 plus 7 eng. That is this. You close your bracket, equal to. Okay, the answer to this is my answer, 31 over 53 minus 29 over 53i. So the answer here is 31 over 53 minus 29 over 53i, which is the same as 1 over 53. If you factor out this denominator here into 31 minus 29i, please take note. So the answer to this is D. So the next here is argument and modulus of a complex number. So the word argument here simply represents angle. Please take note. Represent angle. It is also known as amplitude. It is also known as amplitude. So if you're asked to find amplitude in a complex number, it means that you're asked to find the angle. Please take note. So the next is modulus. Modulus of a complex number is the same as magnitude. It is the same as absolute value. This modulus here represents magnitude. It is the same as absolute, sorry for this, absolute value, and modulus itself. Okay, I think okay. So how do we find this in our calculator, class? Now let's solve a question here to know how to find argument, that is angle, and how to find magnitude or absolute value using calculator. Question 1 here, we're asked to find the argument of the complex number defined z equal to 5 plus 3i. So class, to get this here, is how to solve arguments and modulus together. Okay, now if you look into your calculator here, we have other complex number, which is this one here, this complex here. So I will press, what color is it? I told you guys this shift and alpha are the key points to know how to operate your calculator. To get anything that's of yellow, you press shift. Yellow is shift. To get anything that is of red, I'm taking this as red, okay? You press alpha to get that, okay? Now this complex is yellow. I'll press shift and press this. So class, this this symbol here, this like this, is this part here is taking the part of magnitude or absolute value. This part here is taking the part of angle. So we are converting this rectangular form or standard form to polar form. We call it polar form. We are converting this guy here from this form here to this form here, that is having magnitude and also having angle. Okay, so how do we do that, class? This is number 3. We press 3. Okay, I will shift this cursor here from this point to the end using this control button. Okay, now type it the way it is, that is 5 plus 3 eng. Press equal to here. They gave us this to be square root of 34 angle of 30.9637. This is it here. So this part here is representing amplitude. Sorry, this part here is representing absolute value, that's modulus, while this part is representing angle. So our modulus here is square root of 34, while our theta, which is our angle, is what? 31 under approximation. So it depends on what we are asked to calculate. If you are asked to calculate angle, we pick up only the angle. So we are asked to calculate angle here only. So the answer here is 31. Please take note. But if you are asked to calculate modulus, you pick up this guy here. Okay. You can also express this guy here in decimal points. How do you express that in decimal points here? You can just press this here, this guy here. So the decimal point of this is 5.830. Please take note. Press this SD. SD is where you can change fraction to decimal or decimal to fraction. Okay. So the next here is this question. They said, question 2. We are asked to determine the modulus of the complex number z1, given that z1 is equal to 2 plus 4i. So in this question is modulus. So class, we have to go the same way. Remember, to get modulus here, you press shift, you press complex, you will see this symbol here. Okay, this one is only for argument. This one is only for conjugate. This one is to change from polar to standard form. Please take note, okay, which we are going to consider. All you have to do to get the full series is to hit this subscriber button. Okay, now since we want to get angle and modulus or absolute value and then angle together, let's press 3. So class, we shift this cursor here to the end. What is the complex number given to us here? 2 plus 4i. So type it the way it is, 2 plus 4i. You press 4i, please. You press equal to, so this is 2 square root of 5. Angle is 63 under approximation. Okay, so we are not asked to find the angle, we are asked to find the modulus. So pick up this first part here. Okay, the first part is 2 square root of 5. So what separates the angle from the modulus is this sign of less than. Okay, so this part here, which is 2 square root of 5, is the modulus. 2 square root of 5, which is C. All right, now next video, we're gonna focus on remainder theory. That is how to use calculator to solve remainder theory. All you have to do is to hit the subscribe button. Okay, thank you.